So ROG just released this crazy happiness handheld called ROG Ally in the market, which allow you to play tons of amazing games from your Steam library, Epic Game Store, Xbox Game Pass, and cloud streaming and etc. And let's dive in more for this little beast. Actually, building with AMD Ryzen Zip 1 chipset. Actually, this is extreme version, which actually offer you up to 8 CPU core, 16 thread, and base clock have 3.3 GHz. Wow, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? Remember that this actually have 512 GB of the storage itself, which actually double more than the Steam Deck, which was released in last year February itself. We all knew that this actually is the Steam Deck competitor and nearly twice as expensive as the Steam Deck. So we'll find out in this video what actually this device can offer you. Of course, finally, this beast also running with Windows 11. Did I just say Windows 11? Yes, that's right. Which means that this is also so-called a portable mini PC where you can bring along everywhere you want to be. Like business trip, vacation, flight, planes, and taking a train, even in a bus, everywhere you want to be. It will be a casual, amazing handheld for you. Now, this is huge handheld, but not as huge as Steam Deck because this actually weight of are only 608 grams, which is slightly smaller than the Steam Deck. Well, competitor still a competitor. Definitely have to offer the amazing feature of that. Well, talking about feature, don't forget that this display actually is 7-inch, have full HD display of 1080p, IPS levels, glossy display as also have the RGB of 100%. Of course, you can't forget that this actually running with the Gorilla Glass Beetle. Have this multi-touch of 10 points at the refresh rate of 120 Hz. Response time is 7 milliseconds and brightness is 500 nits, as well as have the FreeSync Premium. Yes, that's right, because they are AMD itself after all, isn't it? So let's take a quick look of the button functionality at the above, right on top. Firstly, we have a power button, and then followed by the power of the handheld, battery indicator, as well volume button. Next, we have this USB Type-C as well as SG Mobile, cable ports, which actually you can run with your so-called SG Mobile RTX 4090, this powerful GPU for a better 4K resolution gaming. As well, we also have this SD card slot in here. As well, don't forget we have this our long lost beloved 3.5mm audio jack, which majority this is already removed in our nowadays modern mobile phone. And here, one of the greatest features I would like to show is the finger hand tracking for the reader on top of the power button. Thanks to this, right now for the first time, ROG Ally set up for the first time, you can simply go scan it. You can redo anytime after when you finish this, because sometimes you can't sense very well. You know that it's still a AI reader, still need more improvement when it comes to the updates itself. Follow up, we have this 6-pin number set up just like your phone. If you own iPhone, you know that you need to set up the number as well. Fingerprint is very good for you to access for yourself, so privacy setting still secure with this portable device, because after all it's still a PC, right after every overall the setup of the Wi-Fi, security, password, as well as the login into your Hotmail and update your device, and then you will take a reboot, and then once again everything will turn into here. So you will see majority of the trending application right here. Is simply fascinating, isn't it? Because you can simply play your games and open your Spotify. You also have WhatsApp, Instagram, as well as the Excel for the Microsoft. Wow, cool. Of course, lastly, don't forget to redeem and confirm your payment for this free 3-month trial of the Xbox Game Pass. It's free, so please set alarm and time of the schedule of the days where it's going to about to end. You can simply cancel the trial and then you are free to go. Yes, even you can cancel it right now. I think it's the process of this free 3-month pass is still going on. I mean, who doesn't love the free gaming pass? Free thing you have to grab and go. Alright guys, next things that you all have to be done is the Windows update, because this is very important to get the latest firmware. Everything will be well optimized. So for the perfect of the optimization, you need to go to your Windows settings, follow up, look for the Windows update, and then hit the check all the available updates available, and then you need to wait a while and root. Make sure everything is download and accountable for. Then you need a reboot. Make sure once everything boots and everything's up to date, you will see a green check icon, and then you are good to go. Next update you need to be done is the Armoury Crate. Simply navigate to your left hand side of the button next to the thumbstick or the analog stick. You will be seeing the second button, just like a diamond shape or the recycling button icon, whatever you call it. And then you will prompt out the Armoury Crate itself. Simply look for the content, where you will see that there's game library setting and then content. And next thing you need to look for the update center. Once again, navigate to the check updates, and then you will update everything's up to date. And then this will also utilize every important optimization for your device. This is truly very important, so please don't miss out. Now come to the third update, is also very important, where you can simply boost your FPS with gaming. Simply swap up, and then you will be seeing MyAsus. Click on that icon, you will see little blue color icon, and then you need to register one of your new account. If you don't have, please do so, because this also will update the driver of your firmware, the BIOS, as well as the AMD driver for the graphic cards. Once prompt up, you will need to look for the customer support, and then you will be seeing tons of things right here. You can see there's a system diagnosis. Actually this one you can run for some of the checkout in case there's a problem due to the firmware or software issue. You can take a look. It doesn't recommend you to straight away go to IMA, because sometimes things you can fix by yourself with the firmware. And then now you need to look for the live update, and you will be seeing essential and latest. So look for the essential first. Update, everything's up to date. Take a click or check against if you see any update once in a few days. If there's nothing, you are good to go. If there is, please lightly go update them to the latest, and then now you can click the latest. Once again, you will see whatever you need to update, please do so, because this also will help you a lot. Because due to with, you will be much more better capability and running ultra smooth for you. I will say seamlessly. Last update of the day, but not least, is the AMD software. Simply look for it at the search icon, and then it will prompt out just like a website itself. Now navigate to the top right corner, you will be seeing a gear icon, just like a setting. Click on it, and then you will see system and graphic. Now navigate to graphics, and then you will be seeing a Radeon Super Resolution. Actually this is actually not that bad function in driver based upscaling feature for faster frame. So which means that it generates the AI for a better combination of the frame. So you will get a little bit much more smooth experience. I believe this will work well with the Radeon Intellect, so you can give it a try, and depends on what game you play, so you can always come here to change the setting. And below everything, I will just make it by default disable, because I don't think it will make a much huge difference unless you know what you're doing, because this eventually is a pretty risk. If you overrun it, it will eventually cook your SD card, even eventually your chipset, because this temperature will get as high as up to 95% of the temperature degrees Celsius. That's crazy. It's gaming time, guys. So first game of the day will be showing you all is the King of Fighter 13. So yeah, you can take a look at it. The game itself actually run pretty smooth and seamlessly. I don't see any jaggy at all. I believe this actually FPS running 120Hz, because due to the first time playing this game and install right away straight from the box. I didn't enable the FPS checker, but further behind games I would like to show you more. So enjoy. Here comes the game, one of the most demanding GPU running, is called Metro Exdous Enhanced Edition. This game actually title was released in the February 2019 and actually is very high GPU demanding, running with 1080p, medium settings at low ray tracing. Yes, real ray tracing, and it actually kept at roughly around 33 frames per second each. I would say still playable, but not that so enjoyable due to when you're moving fast, and then you will find it. Yes, everything a little bit, yeah, missing frame out. I can say that. For once, I still pretty amazed by how amazing this graphic quality visualized at the handheld device. Especially the colors, texture is popping out, is very stunning. And I really amazed, blown away by how well the technology, the Zig 1 Extreme actually can run.
And his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our real life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there in the bridge!
Right, another old title is Battlefield 5, 1080p, medium setting, EA Games platform at 30 watts plus charging. Right, I would say that this is also one of the hottest games in the past. Alright, and yes, the temperature is run at roughly 80 degrees Celsius and not even capped at 60 FPS, but I would say that it always runs somewhere 50-ish. So I would say it's pretty awesome for this kind of games titles, because in the past Battlefield 5 is also another titles recommended for the ray tracing. So of course I did I believe ray tracing enhanced, I mean not enhanced, as enable, so you will see roughly up and down frames. Next title is the TitanFall 2, run at 1080p. Texture budget of the VRAM is at very high, 6GB, alright, and as well as 30 watt of charging. Anisotrope at 16x, and adaptive super sampling is enabled, which is can actually this kind of graphic is very insane. Alright, because this game also is very perform GPU demanding back in the 2016. Of course, you will be hurting a bit when you playing this game because the temperature is can goes up to 83 degrees Celsius. Next title will be the Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, and this is running at 1080p medium setting at full screen. TSSAA 8TX is on, as well as its adaptive of the vertical sync. I don't think this required. And then the turbo mode will be running at performance at 50 watt. A while more, I will be switching to 30 watts at menu setting. So this game actually meanwhile is running around in the lobby will be 75-ish of the FPS, and then the lowest you run bring shooting will be somewhere at 48 frames a second. Do not consider that bad, but yeah, you will minor the experience if you didn't get 60 FPS. Here we go, one of the most famous titles where you all have been looking forward, which is Cyberpunk 2077. This game actually is open RPG world games. I would say that this is actually very high demanding GPU running, which I'm running at 1080p. Once again, everything in custom because this time around I want to try out something differently. Medium setting I would say, because I only have one setting at high with ambient occlusion, and then ray tracing is off. I don't think it's good to be on, because here is that this game actually I was running at 30 watts at charging and using the menu customized one, which they recommend at the setting performance, and then this temperature will get as high as up to 95 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's crazy, man. But the frame per second is very impressive, and will cap at most at 45 frames per second, and then at low will be roughly 30 to 35ish. So still playable for my according to whatever I've been trying out. And I give a shot without recording this video and running the ray tracing actually will run at most as 20 frames per second, at lowest 15ish. It's not that good for the game experience, because usually 45 to 60 is the most recommendable for you to play for a so-called a smooth experience. I'm still pretty amazed that you can run this with the customization 45 frames the maximum, and also if this is NVIDIA DLSS, it will be even better. I think maybe you can get it close to 60 frames per second, I'm not sure, but still AMD win the chipset. Alright guys, before I wrapping up this video, there's few accessories I highly recommend you all get as soon as possible when you get your handheld. In the first place, please go get a screen protector, or whatever tempered glass you all call. Apply it on your handheld of this ROG Ally, because this will protect your screen, prevent from scratch as well as crack. Don't want this happen to you, because that will be very costly, or even RME they won't do it for you. As well as I know that this build quality actually is pretty looks sturdy for the age of the console. I would say the handle is still, there's a chance you will get break if you never take care. Highly recommend go get something like silicone or whatever cover, transparent cover like mine. You will protect your ROG Ally. Additionally, there's a adapter charger, which are called Ugreen gain and fast charger. This support up to 100 volt, which actually will help your ROG charge even faster because this at 65 volts. But 100 volt is because to get it as soon as possible, because nowadays the phone also device already bare minimum is at around 45 to 65 each watt. So if you get higher in this long run, you can use, because everywhere is now using USB Type-C. So this is one of the charger I highly recommend. It includes 3 port, 3 USB Type-C, as well as one of the is USB 3.1, I think. So yeah, for this value dollar is around $40. So it's very useful for the long run to charge multiple devices at once. Alright, last but not least, things that you should have and own on your ROG Ally, which is the SD card, right? This SD card actually is 512 GB. You can get up to 1 TB, but it depends how many storage you need. If you have that kind of budget, alright, go ahead. Even you can upgrade the internal NVMe SD card, alright, to 1 TB, but that will be a little costly for 100 plus. But this price actually at around $40 to $50, depend where you live. Alright, in my country it's costing about $55, and actually this 512 can last me very long if I know what I'm doing. Alright, of course, games wise, you want to install much more games, alright, this is the card you all should get. Get Samsung, should be, this one is the U3 Evo support, Evo Pro, I can't remember because there's a lot of brand. Alright, just get one. Alright, this have 130 MB, alright, of the speed. Actually the capability is very fast and solid in terms of budget. Alright, I highly recommend you to get one, and then you just slot it and then you are good to go. You can just simply use the D drive. Sooner and later you can have more games, alright, in your ROG Ally. And highlight also is that pretty stay cushion. This point is that the SD card slot is near the exhaust, alright, the area of the vents. It will get extremely hot, alright. Make sure keep always real-time monitor of the FPS, alright, frames. Make sure the temperature there is not exceed more than 90 degrees, because there's a problem. People are burning their SD card reader and then they won't able to use the SD card again, and then you need to change the SD card, because that's will initially blink to the deep SD card due to the temperature overheated. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please consider give a like and subscribe, and don't forget to come back for more, because I definitely will bring you another quality content like this in future. Yes, I definitely will come back with ROG Ally's content, as well as VR, because my channel is more about VR and XR. As well, don't forget that this channel actually I'm producing more quality content for you guys, and I really appreciate those who support me in the long run. Even you are new to here, welcome, because we need you here, alright, because that's how I can improve my channel. You can give me any feedback, just comment below as well. Alright, things that I'm going to show you in this video is not about review, it's more about what does the ROG Ally can do, and what this thing actually it will bring you, because how the game actually run, because a lot of gamers out there right now very anticipating in this device. Alright, I'm actually been looking forward since Steam Deck available, but well, ROG Ally's announced actually really made me immersed, because this make the Steam Deck just like beta, which only kept at 60 FPS, but this is 120 FPS, and even the battery, alright, I would say burn pretty fast, but still I think there's a room for improvement in ROG Ally as well as other handheld. Well, competitor still a good thing in all this market. So please, alright guys, if you want more of this video, please give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in next video. My study out for now. Cheers.